Even though YouTube analytics can be very demoralizing, it really is a resourceful tool to help you do better on your YouTube channel. But sometimes I think people just really get too deep into the weeds with it and they really get discouraged pretty quickly and they give up pretty quickly. And I'm telling you, I've wanted to do the same thing. YouTube analytics will either drive you crazy or it'll drive you to do a better job. So I want to talk about that today, and I want to reveal to you a deep dive into my analytics since I started my YouTube channel last year. I'm really excited to go over this because there's a lot of things that I have learned that I want to share with you. There may even be some things that you've overlooked or maybe you haven't heard about yet. I want to just give you a quick overview of the last 8 months and show you how I've grown, where I started and where I am now. In YouTube Studio, I went to customization here in advanced mode, and I customized, and I went back to the month of June where I started my videos on June the 11th. And in the month of June, I had 216 views, 7.2 watch time hours, and 23 subscribers. And I posted 3 videos that month. This is the month of July. This was a great month. I posted 5 long form videos and 4 shorts that month. And I gained 8,400 views, 346.5 watch time hours, and 308 subscribers. This was a great month. In this month, I had a video that really took off, and I gained, so far to date, has a little over 6,000 views. And it started off really slow on this video, and I really couldn't figure out what exactly it was that made it take off so good. To date, this video is my best video. I've gained 6,400 views on it, and it's gotten 302.9 watch time hours and 216 subscribers. So this video has been my, what you would call for my channel, I guess, micro viral. And so it's been a really good video for me. However, when you look at this, you can see that my average view duration is kind of low. It's actually only 23.6%. And so you can see this drop off here on this graph that it shows you. It just keeps dropping off till about the first 14 seconds, it's at 68%, and then it kind of drops down from there. So it kind of leveled out around the 30-second mark. You have at least the first 10 seconds to really get people's attention and hook them in, and then the first 30 seconds is going to count as a views. If you can get them hooked with your thumbnail and your title, and they'll click onto your video, and you can hook them in the first 10 seconds of your video and then keep them at least 30 seconds, that will be a view for you. This particular video, the more views that I've gotten over time, has gone down below my typical retention. This video so far has had 135.4 thousand impressions, and the click-through rate's at 3.7%. I now have enough information for YouTube to actually give me more information. The longer you do this, the more videos you post, the more views, the more impressions that you get, then YouTube is able to gather a lot more information and give you that in your analytics. So I'm going to go down and show you now what content is actually suggesting this video, and you can see that these videos that are suggesting my content is actually similar to what I produced. In the month of August, I posted 4 videos that are long form videos. I didn't post any shorts this month, and my very first video, August the 4th, actually kind of took off. This was a trending title that I used, and so I gained a lot of views on this one particularly, I think because of that, which is very interesting. And I'm learning that trending titles will actually cause you to grow a little bit faster. So you don't want to copy people's content. You want to do your own content, and you want to tweak the title to fit you as well. So in this particular month, in August, I gained 2,400 views, 124.9 watch time hours, and 90 subscribers. This video alone gave me 63 subscribers, 88 watch time hours, and 1,800 views to date. The average view duration, you can see down here on this graph, is about 24.7%. So I'm really working on trying to increase my average view duration and retention. That's the biggest thing, is the retention and people just not clicking off. In the month of September, I had 3 long form videos and I did a live stream. And so I had 1,600 views, 115.5 watch time hours, and I gained 53 subscribers this month. My top performing video in September was this particular one on September the 6th. Why am I losing subscribers on YouTube? This video to date has gotten 555 views and 37.6 watch time hours with 7 subscribers. I'm really excited about this one because my average view duration has gone up to 4 minutes and 4 seconds. My average percentage viewed is 40.4%, which is like twice what I had been getting previously. It's starting to show that the retention has improved. It is really encouraging when you get a higher percentage viewed on videos than what you've previously been getting. In the month of October, I posted 7 long-form videos, but 3 of those videos were a challenge that I accepted to do no editing at all. And I gained 2,900 views for the month of October, 153.7 watch time hours, and 130 subscribers. And you can see on the graph here how it's just kind of steadily just gone up and stayed up. I feel like if I had continued to produce at least 2 videos a week, like I had taken on that challenge and did 3 I did 3 in 1 week. And if I had continued that momentum from that point on till now, that I would be so much further along. I'm still, trying to figure all this out, figuring out how to put YouTube, making it very part-time, very minimal, because I don't want it to be stressful. I want this to continue to be something fun that I enjoy helping other people with. And in the meantime, at some point, we'll be able to monetize it and get a little bit of income stream coming in. My top performing video in October was this particular one here on October the 11th. Do hashtags and tags matter? This one gained 791 views to date, has 41.9 watch time hours, and I've gained 28 subscribers. There's been 24,800 impressions. My click-through rate on this one's 2.5%, which is not great in my opinion, and I'm really trying to work on click-through rates as well as my average view duration. And I've not figured out why my video has been suggested next to videos that really have nothing to do with the content. So I've been working on that. And if you happen to know any information as to why that happens, I would love for you to leave it in the comments down below. Moving on to the month of November, I posted 5 long-form videos and a short. This particular video here was my highest performing video, and it has gained 1,400 views to date, 76.8 watch time hours, and 29 subscribers. So my average view duration on this video is 3 minutes and 21 seconds. My average percentage viewed is 27.6%. Because most people don't watch the whole video all the way through, so that average view duration is going to decline as the video go throughout the rest of the video. So you're going to see that percentage go downward. And so if you can keep 50% or above after that first 30 seconds, then you're doing pretty good. This video received 21,100 impressions, and my click-through rate is 5%, which is really good. That's actually above average for me on my videos. In the month of December, I videoed 4 long-form videos and 1 short. This was actually a remix on my very first video here. You see it says 2. There was a remix that I did to make a short so that I could kind of just really promote my long-form video. This month I received 3,200 views, 137.1 watch time hours, and 87 subscribers in the month of December. So that was really a pretty good month. In the month of December, I had another video that took off as well, and that was the one on December the 11th. And this was about my monetization journey, and the struggle is real, let me tell you. And this particular video did really well. So far, I've had 1,900 views. I've had 100.5 watch time hours, which was really good. For most of my videos, this has been the best. And I've gained 68 subscribers. Coming on down to see my average view duration is 3 minutes and 9 seconds. My average percentage viewed is 25%. So it's kind of falling along that lower line of the gray area, which is typical retention, and it's kind of at the bottom end of that. So again, the more people that view the video, the less it seems to be. Like when you first start out with your newer videos, the retention may look higher, but then over time it kind of goes down. I've noticed that. Now it says 55% of my viewers are still watching at the 30-second mark. So that's good. If the first 30 seconds, if you can hook them in, like I said before, and you can keep them that first 30 seconds, it does count as a view. However, it does mess up your retention if people go ahead and click off and they don't finish your video. So once people watch, if they watch the whole video, that really increases your average view duration and the percentage viewed as well. Okay, I want to show you one other thing on these videos. It tells you under content, under your overview, where your key moments for your audience retention is. So in these typical videos, it says above typical intros or introductions, and people are still watching above 60%, 61 and up percent at 30 seconds. So that's really good. And then these videos are below typical introductions. So I wanted us to look at this particular one here, and I wanted to show you what you can actually do. Now, if we go over to the actual video and I go to my overview down below here, you can see these peaks and these dips. So this part here where it peaks, or it looks like a little mountaintop, that is where people are really engaged. Where it dips off, like this big steep drop here, is people are just clicking off. Now, what you can do is you can go into the editor on this, and you can actually trim or cut out those parts of the video that people are dropping off. And so in this particular video here, that first portion where everybody just dropped off, that part's going to be cut out, and then maybe I'll gain some more traffic and people will stay on a little bit longer. I'm going to hit save right up here to the right, and then it's going to take a little bit for that to actually process. Now, the month of January is where I really got a little discouraged, and so I'm not quite sure what the change was, and so let's look at that. In the month of January this year, I had 3,100 views, 128 watch time hours, and 59 subscribers. I did have 3 short form videos. I had a live stream that I attempted, and I had 3 long form videos. I tried to start doing some shorts again, and I did the remixes on some of my videos, trying to promote my long form videos, and I haven't really seen a lot of traffic to the long form videos from that, but I just trying and experimenting with some different things. My best performing video in January was how to upload YouTube video with confidence, and so this was also a trending title pretty much. This particular video got 447 views, 23.6 watch time hours, and 11 subscribers. And then my average view duration was 3 minutes and 10 seconds, 19.3% average percentage viewed, which is lower than my average. But this was my top performing video in the month of January, and it had 15,000 impressions, and my click-through rate's 2.5%. So I'm trying to work on some of my old thumbnails and trying to tweak my titles, and I've been experimenting with a lot of different things. Now let's go on to February. This month I have 1,100 views, 42.2 watch time hours, and 21 subscribers. And it's a lot less than what I've been having previously. I've only done 3 videos so far this month, and my last video didn't do too hot, and I think I may have messed up the algorithm with it. I really don't know. I really didn't care much, honestly. I just kind of I'm experimenting with what, you know, the content that I produce. I am a Christian content creator, so I do incorporate, you know, scriptures at times and different things. The last video that I produced, I wanted to see the kind of response that I would get regarding a dream that the Lord had given me. And so I thought it was a good video, but a lot of people obviously, you know, didn't relate to that. So I think maybe because the content of what I normally do is analytics, it's YouTube growth strategies, tips for YouTube, especially if you're a new YouTuber, if you're over the age of 40, and if you are brand new to the platform, if you've never done YouTube before, if you're a small channel, if you're trying to grow your channel. So that's generally the content that I usually put out. And I like to encourage people, you know, that if I can do this, you can do this. And eventually, you know, at some point you can turn this into a stream of income, whether it be through AdSense or it be through digital products or affiliate marketing or any of that, and you can have all those streams of incomes coming in on your channel. Just so you know, I have had some clicks on my affiliate that I did through Amazon, and it's just the equipment that I use, you know, like the ring light and then the Yeti microphone that I'm using. And so I've had some clicks. I've not gained any money from it. So I've not made any revenue yet. And to date, I have not monetized my channel. I am currently at 840 subscribers, which I feel like is great. Now, my watch time hours total, I'll go into that. Let's look at over the last 8 months. You can see that I've gotten 25,900 views. I've gotten 1,200 watch time hours, and I'm at 800 Well, I'm not sure. The real time says 840, but my subscriber says 841. You know, I'm getting there. This has been a lot of fun, and I hope that these analytics have helped encourage you, because they're really a tool that'll help guide you to see where you need to correct your content. Now, if you're feeling really discouraged and you're really wanting to monetize your channel and you've been working really hard and you just feel like you're spinning your wheels in dirt, this video here will help you out a lot. So check this one out as well. I'm praying for your success. I pray that you're blessed and well, that you have a great week, and we'll see you in the next video. His promises